In this video, I am going to share with you a romantic at-home date night tablescape, complete with flowers, sweet treats, and beautiful things, and a little bit extra because I can be a little bit extra when it comes to things like this. So let's get started. First off, I bought some very beautiful flowers at my local market. Fresh flowers are just an immediate mood booster no matter how you're feeling, so they are definitely a must when you're setting the mood for romance. Next, we're gonna wrap a beautiful glass vase with this gorgeous black velvet ribbon. I was so happy that I found this ribbon. It was exactly what I was looking for. You're gonna start at the top and you're gonna wrap it all the way down to the bottom. And I love this because you can use any ribbon you like, any color, any fabric, or any texture. Now, once you get down to the bottom of the vase, you're gonna cut off your extra ribbon. You're gonna fold over that raw edge so that you don't have frayed ribbon edges. To hold our ribbon in place, we're gonna use a pearl head pin. It's very elegant, very easy to use, and perfect for this job. And you're just gonna stick it in there, and it's gonna hold that nicely. And we're gonna add those pins about every 2 inches. So for this vase, I used 4 pins in total. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get our flowers into some water. When you're putting cut flowers into water, you definitely want to add the floral preservative. That is going to extend the life of your blooms and keep them fresher much longer. So let's add our flowers now. These flowers were just so beautiful. And luckily, it's really easy to find very nice flowers, even at budget grocery stores. You cannot go wrong with fresh flowers. You just can't. The next thing we're gonna do is wrap our sparkling cider bottle. And if you have wine, that's fine. Any type of bottle that has that long neck, you can go ahead and wrap it. And this is gonna add a lot of elegance. This is gonna make it feel as if we are at a nice restaurant. Many of us aren't really going out right now, but this is a way to bring the nice, elegant restaurant into our own home for a date night. So, you're gonna get a large napkin, you're gonna spread it out flat, and then you're gonna fold it over. We're not gonna fold it in half completely. Then we're gonna put our bottle in, and we're gonna roll it from one side of the napkin to the other. Now at this point, you want to be careful to keep your hand on the base so that your napkin doesn't unroll and fall right off of your bottle. So while you're folding down these 2 top points, make sure that you're holding your napkin on firmly at the base. And then you're just gonna fold down those 2 points at the top, those layers. After you folded down this first layer, you wanna make sure that it overlaps the rolled napkin in the back so that it holds the napkin onto our bottle. You don't want the napkin to fall off the bottle. And then at that point, you can leave this other tip pointed up, or you can fold it down like I did. Ooh, and now we're on to some really fun stuff. I chose these beautiful cookies because of their color and their shape. The color is very bright and playful and romantic, and the shape as well is very playful, very cute, the perfect accent to a romantic tablescape. These plates are a definite upgrade to your average white plate. They are engraved and handmade by artisans in Morocco. I love these plates. We still have the classic white plate, but we have this inviting texture and pattern. Anything that invites touch sets the mood for romance because it's very tactile. Now, these salad plates are made by the same artisans, and even though they don't have the texture, they have this nice, soft, romantic color that continues our color palette. The flatware is from IKEA and the martini glasses are from Dollar Tree. These cake stands I have had for years and years. They can be dressed up, they can be dressed down. They're just super versatile. So I definitely recommend if you come across pieces like this, get them, add them to your collection, and they're gonna serve you very well for years to come. These votive holders are from Crate & Barrel, and they're just a little bit different than your average votive holder. They have this very nice detail at the bottom. You can see how these basic cake stands come to life when we add our colorful cookies. Food is a great way to dress your table inexpensively and beautifully. I wanted to add a little something special on top of our cake stand, so I decided to use the same technique that I used with the large vase earlier, except this time I'm using a much smaller vase, but it's just as stunning even on a smaller scale. Again, we wrap our ribbon from the top to the bottom, starting off with a piece of tape to hold the ribbon onto the vase. Okay, so I have to say right now, this is a bit off topic, but I am loving the fact that my nail polish matches those flowers so nicely. I didn't even plan it, but it just worked out that way, and I think it looks so cute. Here, we're going to cut off our extra ribbon, and we're going to finish this off the same way we finished off the first vase. We're going to fold over that cut edge so we have a nice clean edge. Those little details are very important. I'm using more pins here to hold our ribbon. And once this is done, I really like the effect of it. It reminds me of a little black dress that looks very classic and very simple from the front. But then you see the back of it and it has an unexpected detail that catches you off guard. So let's go back to our cake stands and let's put our vase right on top. I really don't know if there's another flower that is more romantic than roses. I really feel like roses are almost a universal symbol of romance. What flower do you think is the most romantic? Now here, these napkins are actually towels from Dollar Tree. These towels were 4 in a pack for $1, and you really can't beat that. Here we have more sweet treats. I'm using strawberry ice cream, and not just because I like the flavor. I chose it for the color. Again, we're gonna go for consistency and continuity throughout our tablescape. This tablescape has a visually clean look. There's only a few colors. It's a very limited color palette, but it creates a strong statement. This sparkling cider came from Aldi, so it was very inexpensive. And I didn't have a bottle opener, so I used a fork and did the best that I could. I don't think I know anybody who doesn't like sparkling drinks. There is something about the effervescence and the bubbles that is just so refreshing. And it makes you feel fancy. Now I gotta go and get ready for my date night.